The man who was called a criminal has not complained. The rest of you are saying, why do you call? So let the man come out. And that's what I told the DSS as well. You have no right to take me to court on his behalf. He's here in Nigeria. Let us go to court. Yes. Of all the people that are complaining about this, my calling Tinubu criminal, Tinubu himself has never complained. Till tomorrow. And he has spoken to the media since then. He has traveled abroad. He has a TV station. He has several radio stations. He has a newspaper, The Nation. He has never complained that I call. Why is everybody, you know what the Yorubas call Boromi Deleru? The man who was called a criminal has not complained. The rest of you are saying, why do you call? So let the man come out. And that's what I told the DSS as well. You have no right to take me to court on his behalf. He's here in Nigeria. Let us go to court.
Yes, the situation is personal.
And if you come to court on his behalf, don't come and tell me that he cannot enter the door, that he has immunity. Because he's my number one witness. All right. And that's why the man is not complaining. Natasha is my friend. But Natasha was one of the person who said we don't need a revolution in 2019. You get my point. But till tomorrow, I support her. And I've given her all the best support that I can. But the struggle that I fight are struggles that are at the top. The ones that can bring about revolutionary change. Yes. Not the ones that can bring about reform. That is why anybody that asks me to join the Senate, you point Natasha to them. You know. But I'm not on that level. We need Nigerian women to be represented, as many of them as we have their percentage in population. So there are 51% of our women voting in election. There should be 51% of women in the Senate. I don't see why women don't vote for a candidate to win the presidency. They have the numbers. Yes, they just need to convince their husbands and their friends. Yes, whomever they know, they will win. They have the numbers. But women have to stop also playing second fiddle to men. Stop being the one that they put their party clothes on. You are the ones who stand at their rally. You are the one who will sweep the place when they are gone. You have to accept that you are equal to men. Yes. You know, and by doing so, you also have to confront the religious system that always say that somebody took somebody's rib. You know, nobody took anybody's rib to be the woman. That's a lie. It's not true that somebody's rib, you know, if they took somebody's rib from somebody, men will be stronger than women. Women are stronger than men. That's the truth. Yes. They even live longer than men, by the way, scientifically. So, as I always tell women, if you are going to live long, why don't you take charge of the environment you are going to live in? Because most of us are going to die before some of you.
All right, yes. Tinubu is a criminal. Has caused a lot of controversy between you and DSS. Yeah. And some are saying you have no right to declare that because you are not in the court of law. You say somebody is a criminal. Yeah. Until proven as guilty, you cannot. And that is the reason why the Nigerian government is going ahead to fight this issue. So what would you say if somebody, for example,
APC in Rivers State have called that the federal government should come hard on you?
Yeah.
What is your response?
The APC in Rivers State that you're mentioning is engaging in terrorism because they were accused of terrorism by a Canadian court. Yes, it's a terrorist organization. The person who issued that statement, let him go to Canada and go and issue. He will be arrested and tried for terrorism. But even domestically, this so-called APC you mentioned, they are conducting what they call contempt of court. The court, I have a court judgment that says they are not the APC in Rivers State, but it's not my job to determine who is APC in Rivers State or even at national level. So, I know what it means to have taken on some of the most dangerous political struggles in the last 35 years. Is that not experience? For someone to look at the military in the eyes, military generals, and say, you must quit power, and we force them out of power. We are not talking about military generals who have never fought wars. I fought people who fought in the Biafran War. Abacha, Babangida. Yes, Ecomo generals. I fought against Buhari in this country until he died. I'm not attributing his death to myself, but I'm just saying that when he was alive and the president of Nigeria, I fought against him. So, where is the lower level I need to go again? You know, which level is higher? When you have the big struggles, you say, go and do it, Sowore. You don't ask me to go back to local government. It's like putting a nuclear bomb inside a well.
Sorry, are you saying you are contesting? Are you declaring that you're contesting?
It's not about, I have always told you that my participation in the political space in Nigeria has nothing to do with election calendars. Those ones are for Rufai and Atiku and the rest of them. They are the ones who come every 4 years from Dubai or wherever they are hiding. I fight every day. You guys, I'm charged to court every day. This is my second case. Court appearance today. The first one was my own. This second one is to ensure that some police officers who used to beat me up, they are on trial. We want to come and ensure that they get fair trial. Actually, we came here today at the FCC. Bernard Igwe, who was the one who was beating people up and shooting people during a bad governance, is retired. Is supposed to be Simon Law, who used to charge people and he has sent like almost an entire village to prison or a city on trumped up charges. He's facing charges today, but because we are people of justice, we want to make sure that they get fair hearing. That's why we came here today. So yes.
You say that your confrontational style has limited your ability to lead coalition, because if you now say you even want to lead Nigeria with the kind of structure we have in place now, how feasible is that at the moment?
You see, you people are always looking at coalition of criminals. We are looking at the coalition of the oppressed. You understand? The coalition you are talking about are the people who put Nigeria where it is today. If Nigerians want to continue with this coalition of thieves, it's their choice. That's democracy. But I cannot, in good conscience, go and join the coalition of people who were the ones who killed 300 Shiites and buried them alive in Zaria. The Buhari people, the Attorney General to Buhari is in that coalition. What's his name? Malami. El-Rufai, who was helping to kill Southern Kaduna people, who was the one who dug the mass graves in which the Shiites were buried. You want me in a coalition with them? I mean, are we serious in this country anymore? So, if the coalition helps you, good luck. But I cannot be part of a coalition of people who have failed and failed, even in school. We do not, even in as bad as the education system is, we do not promote people who fail.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Here are one of the questions we got from our comment section.
Yes.
You often criticize those in power.
Yes.
But if given real power, what are the top 3 concrete reforms you immediately implement?
People ask me all these questions all the time. I answer them. They pretend that they have not heard. That's what they do. I have spoken about all the reforms that will take place from day one. I even have an acronym known as Spicer HIT that will focus on security, power, infrastructure, fight against corruption, and economic revival, restructuring of the country, healthcare. We are going to do something about education, agriculture, technology. Spicer HIT. And we'll do all of that at once. But just so that they know again, my number one priority will be the power sector. It's because there can never be an industrial revolution in this country. We can't end poverty without turning on electricity. And we know the people who turn them off. They are in your coalition.